Hello everybody, welcome back to Riichi Mahjong. How you doing? I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. Episode 98. The plan is to still change characters after 100 episodes. That's after 100 episodes, so there will be literally 100 episodes. 101 will change it. So, the new millennium actually started in 2001. I mean, those people are technically correct, which is the best kind of correct, but you know, come on. I know it's going to be big and exciting when the 100 hits. 100 video special. No, I'm not going to do that. It's just going to be episode 100. Alright, chums, let's do this. I'm going to do the old like, comment, subscribe for me as we queue into that Jade room. We've been playing fine. There's some leaks we've been trying to fix. Oh, Saint 3 and a Saint 2. It's me! Oh no! You can't do that, can you? Is that allowed? It's me, fully bonded. I haven't been looking at my hand. I should probably be looking at my hand. Alright, we have to show this Kitsuji who's boss. Oh, this hand sucks. I guess this is 1, 2, 4. It's pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shapes. 6 shapes. 2 pairs. Alright, I guess we'll trim this as well then. Yeah, we've been playing alright. It's been very up and down. Funny. It's been very up and down. It's been very... We've been falling back into old habits. Push fold decisions have been a bit weak recently. Tile efficiency's been okay. You know, it's been all in the S-, A+ region. I haven't had a real S in a while. I'd love to do that, but that involves me throwing the Dora, which I could do. Probably just going to lay this one down, folks. Probably just going to lay this hand down. Dealer has already opened their hands. Oh, wow. Alright, let's throw the Dora before it gets us into trouble. Okay, it has gotten us into trouble. Oh, that's a triplet of 3s. I guess I'm throwing this 9. And then I'm not quite sure what we do. This is obviously devastating. This is a dealer Mangan already. Suji? Or hard fold? Suji or hard fold? Am I ever calling Riichi? Probably not. I mean, I guess I should hard fold, right? Look at what we're looking at here. Although I now don't have anything else to do, but I could do the Suji now, I suppose. Not doing that. Am I? Nah, this could be it. This is also looking a bit like a half flush of circles. We have the same idea. The Saint 3 player and I have the same idea, so we'll consider that good. I don't think this is circle tiles, actually, in retrospect. This is too normal. This west and this 9 is too normal. It's probably just green dragon, nothing. Oh dear. I can see 3 of the 3s. This is not a good idea. I don't have anything else. Okay. It was either the east or the 2, just because I can see a lot of the 3s, but like it's not. This maybe this was bad. Alright, it's fine. We've been bailed out here. Best case scenario, we pay a no 10 penalty. Call it a day. We could have probably got this hand through the door, but like, at what cost? But at what cost, you know? One chance on the white dragon in lieu of any other actual Genbutsu? Probably fine. Last discard? Someone want to do me a big solid here? No? Alright, we'll throw... Oh, God. Oh, it's got to be the 2, right? I can see 3 of the 3s. Help! Help me! Oh, oh God. Oh, God. Oh, it wasn't even then. Okay, alright, fine. That is best case scenario. That is best case scenario. They got 3,000 points. They could have easily gotten 12,000 points there. We could have easily dealt in at any moment. This? And then this? This is a pair of 2s and a 3 of bamboo attaches to this, so I don't really need this. That's a triplet of 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. But this is very complicated, right? There's a lot. Wow! Wow. Tanyao Tudora? Do I want to call Riichi with this? I probably want to call Riichi, right? Or shall I just rush it? Shall I just rush? Maybe I should just rush this. Tanyao Tudora is pretty acceptable, right? Annoying. Let's get Note Lad out, shall we? Don't actually type Note Lad. That's how this whole joke started. East 1 1. That's going to be a chi from me, dog. Do you chi the red 5 there to assert dominance, or do you leave it to sort of obfuscate the fact that your hand has a bit more value than you anticipate? Than others might anticipate. Sumo. East 1 1 open hand question mark. I mean, that's 4,000 points in the bag, right? That's 4,000 points in the freaking bag. Can't say fairer than that. Can you? I mean, you could reach it. It could turn into a manga. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was fast. There's some sort of 4 and 6 Sanshoku thing going on here. There's also a Peku here, 6, 7, 8 a Peku. Alright. Guess I'm tossing this. This is my sort of perfect Ishanten shape, even though not really, because these pairs are both part of this Ipeku shape going on here, but then a 5 of bamboo is pretty good. Right, that's weird. Don't need that. What do you have? Some Yakuhai, obviously. That's not the door, is it? No? Just double checking. Just double checking. Nah. So because this is Tanyao only, this is like, don't... Okay, is it circles? I'm guessing it's circles. I'm guessing you have a half or full flush of circles. That's the Dora. Pop. Deal in. Deal in. Okay. Alright. Right. Brilliant. Okay. Fine. You two can just battle it out forever as far as I'm concerned now. Well, I can't throw that, can I? Can I? I don't want to throw this because it might deal into you. But also it Suji to this, and I don't really have a better idea, to be honest with you. I don't have a better idea at this point. I'd like to hard fold if it's all possible. I will do that with the 4. Just check for Sumagiri here. You've changed your hand. That's concerning. Do we think this will pass again? I think it's too risky. I'd love to stay Damaten here for just Tanyao. That would be great. Well, it passed once. Not a good strategy, folks. Not a good strategy. He wonders why he's only Master 1 star. Not a good strategy. What else am I going to do? I suppose I could throw this, but it's my deal in here. Okay, alright. Well, we know this. I'm not throwing that. I'm not throwing that. I'm out of here, folks. You're throwing circle tiles, which implies your flush is ready. And you're obviously pushing, because why wouldn't you? I can't throw that. Kind of have to throw this. I can see all the sixes. I can see all the sixes. So it'd have to be exactly 7, 9. Sumagiri? Sumagiri check. They Sumagiri'd. That's good. Oh, there we go. That's right. Just let the two of them fight it out. It's fine. It wasn't even a half flush. They would have caught that green dragon. For sure. I don't have no doubt in my mind they would have called Khan on the green dragon. Here's an interesting question. No, that can't be true. I was going to say, if they get Rinshan after a Khan on your discard, you've not considered to have dealt in, right? Of course not. Of course not. That would be silly. The only rule I'm aware of where you can be liable for dealing in, is it this 2 before any of this? I don't think so. Is if they have an open white dragon and green dragon, for example, and you throw the red dragon and they pawn it, but it doesn't deal in. But you have caused them to have an open big 3 dragons. You are liable for that. If they then sumo, it's your problem. Because you're the one who gave them that last dragon that they needed to finish their Yakuman. Which is pretty funny. That is pretty funny if you think about it. No, 3 of circles here is pretty good. Do I want this? I guess I should keep it, right? I guess this 5 is the worst tile in my hand, and my... Now it's 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku. I've destroyed this 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku, which was admittedly... Okay, alright, fine. That's why we throw these kinds of tiles now. Interesting. Well, screw me, right, I guess. I'm obviously not going to push this Tanyao nothing hand, or Pinfu nothing hand. Tanfu. Yeah, I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving this. My hand has absolutely no value. It's the dealer, Riichi. I'm out. They've sumoed. They've flashed up on the screen. They've got the Dora and the red 5. Fair enough. Not much you can do about that, folks. It's East 2. Strap in. It's going to be a long one by the looks of it. Unless this player dies. This player could die. In the game, in Minecraft. Wow, they're really good. They're really good. Guess wind. Oh, I think I encountered a cheater, by the way. I'm not going to say anything. Although, the story I'm about to tell you, if you're smart, you'll be able to find out quite easily. But I played a game yesterday off camera, and I won. But the player who came second place got an actual S plus from the from Maka. Actually, an S plus from Maka, and I was like, wow, you don't see that very often. You do see it, but you tend to see it in longer, in shorter games where like someone just goes bust in like 2 hands. Is this Tanyao? No. I mean, it could be, but We can do better than that. Okay, that's quite nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I have 5 shapes. I guess I should do this. So I went to their online profile, their stats, to sort of just for my own sake, really, more than anything, to look at the game. Because their Maka, for each individual hand, it was like each hand was like S+, 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 and then there was like one S in there, and I was like, gee, this person played an absolute banger of a game. So I went to their, because you can't see their profile on. At least I'm not aware of a way to see their profile on Mahjong Soul once you've encountered them. Should I just go for this? Is this as good as it gets? Starring Robin Williams. I should dismantle some of these pairs, really. I have 3 pairs, so I should probably do this. Was as good as it gets? I know I'm like 8 anecdotes deep here. As good as it gets. 1997 film. No, it was bloody Jack Nicholson. One of those. One of those plays golf. One of those is a film actor. Can I have the 3 characters, please? No? Alright, fine. So I went to the... Yeah, like you can do this here. But you can't do this in the middle of the game review. I'm severely tempted to just go, to be honest with you. I feel like this is as good as it's going to get. We've been sat here for ages waiting for something to happen, and it's not happening. So, let's just win a Tanya one Dora hand, and get out of here, because it's a bit late to be calling Riichi as well. That's the Dora. Oh, God's sake. Yeah, so I went to the Amikomoro profile to sort of see the game. How am I not in Tempai yet? How is this combination of tiles not Tempai? No, it's fine. I would have just had it, but... I would have just had it. I've got like 4 turns left, so it's not really the same thing. Ooh, is that a Toy Toy? It is. Saint level players having a mare of a time. They really are. I mean, I'm in 3rd, but still. So the Amikomoro profile, I looked at the Mortal review for thinking for that game. They got a literal 0% 1% moves count. Kind of have to throw this, don't I? This hand's too good to be doing silly things like throwing this. Kind of have to make this Tanyao 3 Dora. Holy. And they'd only played 12 games as well. So I had a look at the next game. Oh god, what do I have to do here? Do I have to throw this? No, I can throw this, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can keep this for value. Maybe if the 6 of circles gets offered to us, we can throw this. Because currently, like, we don't need the extra value here. It's Tanyao 4 Dora, which is insane. Oh my god, really? It's Tanyao 4 Dora, so I don't even need to call Riichi. If I call Riichi and it's Tanyao 4 Dora, then that is... We're in Hanuman territory, but... Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have that. We'll have that. If the Saint level player throws a 6 of circles here, the game is over. Close. And now they're even closer to death. And then the previous game they played, 0%. The game before that they played 0%. So I just assume they're cheating. Because there's no way, right? There's no way. Just double checking this. Just double checking this. Maybe I should... Nah, don't keep it. Silly. Everyone should be folding. Except for maybe you, because it's your dealer seat. Oh my god, please. So I'm pretty sure they were cheating. I don't know quite how you would cheat like that. Maybe they're the best Mahjong player the world has ever seen, you know? But a new account like that, could I maybe, like, draw a tile that causes me to win? Rather than a 4, a 5, a 6, and a 7 of characters? Like, maybe they're just a genius player, you know? But I don't see how you get 0%. Oh my god. I don't see how you get 0% mortal. I've literally never ever seen that. And then to see it 3 games in a row from a brand new account, you know, that's a red flag, right? Can I sumo my tile, please? Because everyone is folding. That's close. Very close. This is a travesty. This is an absolute travesty, folks. Oh my god. You'd kill to draw all these middle tiles in a normal game. You'd be like, oh, sweet. Thankfully everyone's folding, so it's not really a problem. Alright, normal service has been resumed. Good lord. Brilliant. Oh, has that changed the draw order? It has, but not in any meaningful way. I can't believe I didn't get that hand to work. I can't believe it. Oh well. That's what happens when you play good people, right? Is they know how to fold. I'd love to be able to do that, but I simply cannot. Simply choose not to. This is my pair. I've got a 1, 2, 3 shapes here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Throw a green dragon, I suppose. This is my seat wind. Should cut it last. This is loose, but also, you know, pure double sequence exists. That's a pretty good draw. Alright, let's throw this. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. Just need something around here would be good. That's also probably worth keeping over this then in that case. Because now I suppose a 6 of characters is very good. Okay. I mean, that turns it from Pinfu into nothing. Maybe I should have sent it back. Nah, that can't be right. Should it have been an outside hand? Should it have been a half outside hand? It's possible. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, slam it, right? It accepts the Dora as well. It accepts the Dora. No one's going to throw the Dora, obviously, but that just means that I won't have to throw the Dora if I draw it in my Riichi, which is like best case scenario, right? Plus the game could just end here, I suppose. Dealer's thinking about whether to cheat that or not, whether they're going to push. They have to be aware that if I sumo as well, they're in a world of hurt. But if I sumo, it's unlikely they die, unless it's a Hanuman. No, even the Hanuman, they would be fine. So I guess their play is to just fold as well and just be like, whatever. I'd love to just sumo a tile, you know? I mean, I did sumo that to a bamboo earlier, didn't I suppose? That was quite good. That was quite lucky. I mean, you're a Saint 3, you're not just going to wantonly deal into me. Wontons. Surely not another Riichi that's just not going to happen for me. Not another good hander that's just not going to happen. I mean, I guess no one throws the door and the tile suji to the door. I just thought I'd sumo it, right? I just thought I would sumo it by now. Okay. Give me another draw, that's great. Alright, fine. Alright! Stupid game. Stupid game. The North winds are back, folks. This is another banger hand, isn't it? It does have it does have 3 pairs in it, but that's not really a huge problem. This or this is quite easily turned into a double-sided. Well, more obviously this than this. This is why pair. No. Frustrating. Copy of the green. Okay, this is never becoming a triplet, but that's fine. Copy of the green dragon would go super hard here. I guess that's now a 5/7 as well. Alright, we'll throw the south wind. It's pretty useless now. Pretty dead. Dealer has double winds. I guess I should throw this before this. That's the door. Alright, fine. If you're throwing it, I'm throwing it. I have turned this into a double-sided weight somehow. Against all odds. So what are we? Ishan 10 here. 6 as characters would be really good. I'd have to throw this 4, but that's fine. This is maybe character tiles. I should be aware of this. Wow. What am I doing with this? Is it a 4/5 and then a 5/6/7 with a 5/7? That's terrible, right? That's another copy of the Dora. Oh, what a wicked web we weave. I might just throw the north winds, to be honest with you. I might just give up on this one. Okay, alright. 3, 4, 5. I don't have a pair if I do this. I'll throw this 7/8 shape. I'm pretty sure this is character tiles. The 7 and the 8 should both be pretty safe. And I might be able to stay Damaten here for Pinfu, 1 Dora, a Peku or something. Stick with the plan. All the Dora have gone. Right, okay. I mean, I would have had, like, the best hand 6 times over if I'd have taken a different course of action here, but that's Riichi Mahjong for you, isn't it? Well, I won't be doing that. Oh, I would have had the 6 as well. Okay, it passed. I'm confident this is character tiles. This is still risky throw, but like a lot of the 7s and the 8s have gone. Obviously, it could still be a 4 and a 5, but it's not going to deal in here, which is my biggest worry. And I still think I might get into Tenpai at any given moment. Alright, I'm just going to bloody throw the North Winds then, because this hand has just become outrageous. I just simply believe I will not have to throw a character tile on my next turn. That's what I believe. I will just have to not throw a dangerous character tile on my... Ooh! Disgusting. I'm not quite sure that should have happened, but it did happen, so excellent. Big 3 dragons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. There's no world where you throw this on turn 1. I know it looks like you want to, but if I draw the Dora, then I'll just pitch this, right? I was going to say, you're disconnecting out of sheer rage. It might be I call Riichi by throwing this. That's fine. But I'm not just straight up throwing this, because my hand is so good. I will pawn the white dragon. Pong. Red 5s do exist. Oh, this is a bit silly. This is a bit silly what I'm doing here, but I need a pair, so let's get that sorted first. That's quite helpful. Now I can just draw anything around here and be in Tenpai, and maybe also be able to accept the Dora. Or I could be in Tenpai right now for the red 5, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If someone chases my hand here, I'm in a bit of trouble, but maybe I should have just taken the Tenpai. No, because if I draw a 5 of Bamboo, I can still be in Tenpai, but just for something else. Yeah, see? Exactly. I would have sumoed this, and I would have won the hand, but it still wouldn't be that exciting, all things considered. Bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess. That's the Dora. That's bold. That's very bold. Oh god, really? Doesn't the 8 of circles look really safe? Actually, no, that's silly. For God's sake, Riichi Mahjong. I guess you're playing character tiles then. Throwing the Dora like this, and then throwing a 3, and then throwing a 3. But it's not even a full flush of characters, it's just... Oh. Oh. It's fine, it's passed. I am incapable of... Actually, no, that's not true. I have sumoed twice this game. I really should not be bitter about the fact that some of my hands are not working out for me, because... It was a character tile, but it was not characters. Alright, well, good dealer seat, but that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, I have sumoed twice in this game, and both ridiculous triplets as well, not even like double-sided weights. It is funny how my double-sided weights are doing nothing, and my pair weights are. That's a copy of the Dora. Alright, that's my pair, I guess. Okay. I would love to be able to open my hand here. Is this a situation where this is worse? Right, a 3 attaches to the 5 anyway. But drawing another copy of a white, a green, or a red is huge. Because then I can just open my hand and not have to worry about what I do with this.
Pong.
So this technically, at the time, obviously it doesn't anymore, at the time it had 9 tiles of acceptancy. The patented Fenton white, green, red dragon shape. It's a shape! We're going to call that a shape from now on. 1 copy of each dragon is a shape. It accepts 9 tiles. Should I throw this? 1, 2, 3. No, I shouldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. Yeah, no, I should. That's insanely good. That's insanely good. That is also insanely good. It's 3 tiles. It's atrocious. It's actually atrocious. No one's going to throw the Dora if I Riichi. But I could draw the Dora. How does this hand improve? I guess I draw into something around here. Or I draw a 7 of bamboo. Yeah, 7 of bamboo is actually insanely good, isn't it?
C.
Right, okay. Plus I might just deal into you if I call Riichi. Is that any better? No. I suppose I could have thrown this, could have called Riichi by throwing the 6 to sort of lay a Suji trap. But does that work? Does anyone fall for that? That's the red 5. Oh my god. If I was the dealer, I would have slammed it. Oh my goodness. Why can he sumo ridiculous champagne weights like there's no tomorrow? And then he calls Riichi on the best double-sided weights you've ever seen. And the game just goes, nope, sorry, we're not having that. We simply will not allow that. Statistically anomalous at this point, what is happening here. 1, 2, yeah, statistically anomalous. The title of my prog rock EP. Oh, God's sake. Okay, that's good. Do you ever come up with good album names for a band that you are not in or never intend to start? And you can't play music anyway? Do you ever do that? Photic Sneeze Reflex. What a banger album title that would be. Yeah, I shan't be doing that. But I will keep it as a quote-unquote safe tile. And if I get into Tenpai, I could maybe do it for the lols. For the lols? What? Is he like 6 years old? 6, 7? Is he 6 or 7 years old?
Pong.
Oh, okay. Well, that takes that decision away from me. I should have cheated this, actually. I should have cheated this. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the Dora. Alright, I'm suddenly not scared of the dealer anymore. If I'm going to cheat that one, I should cheat that one. Alright, screw it. I'm not canning this. Get rid of it. Get it out of my sight. I don't have a pair, basically, is why. Okay, it's fine. I'm the greatest. Why did I do that? What? I'm stupid. He's the greatest. Ellipsis. Why did I do that? 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. I guess I would have thrown it anyway, but just in a slightly weird way. Has anyone dealt into any... Oh, they must have done. You're on 4,800 points. It's just curious how many times I've sumoed. Considering that nobody else has really done anything. Doesn't feel like... Ron. I know I say Ron like a foreigner. Like, I know that. With a hard R. Ron! It's me, Ron! Oh, nice one, Ron. Oh, I'm not allowed to sneeze. You know that one? Librarian, bring that up.
Pong.
Was his name Ron? Yeah, it was. Oh, nice, Ron. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 shapes. I'll throw this. Oh, 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, you saying? Don't worry, it's never Sanshoku. It's never Sanshoku. I don't know if I can play this the video, the video in the background without... I'll just describe it to you. There's a whole bunch of deer in it might even be fake. It's very old. Facebook America's Funniest Home Videos 10 years ago. Ron sneezes and scares deer is what it's called on YouTube. 6.2 million views. I don't have anything to fold with. This is Suji to the Dora. I'm in big trouble. I'm in big trouble. When in doubt, throw a terminal tile. Even if it is Suji to the Dora, who cares? And there's a woman, she's taking a picture of... Oh, God. When in doubt, throw a terminal tile. She's taking home video of deer in her garden, and then there's a sneeze. A loud sneeze. And the deer run away. And she goes, oh, nice, Ron. And he goes, oh, I'm not allowed to sneeze. Who was in the wrong there? I don't know. Nobody was in the wrong, really. He did sneeze. It did scare away the deer. But he can't. I mean, maybe he could have stifled his sneeze, I suppose. Maybe he should have stifled his sneeze. I can see all the 8s. I probably should have thrown this before the 7. I'm not chasing this. Oh, if I can see all the 8s, do I really want this 7 anyway? Right? I suppose a 3 of bamboo would have been pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm litigating this 10-year-old YouTube video, but... I have drawn the 3 of bamboo, but I am also folding. I mean in first place, it's a dealer Riichi, and I don't really have much else to do. They've sumo! They've flashed up on the screen! That's fine. I mean, it makes the game slightly closer for everybody, but it doesn't really affect me in a huge way. He says, like maybe it's a buy man or something. No, it is a dealer Haneman though. Alright. Okay. We got a game going here, folks. We got a game going here. That's the Dora. Turn 1, the Dora. In an otherwise good hand of shapes. Oh man. Send it. You're in first place. You don't need the value. You don't want anyone else to have the value either, especially the player across from you, right? They're your biggest threat. Alright, now I have 4 pairs, and now I wish I had kept this. But this is a normal hand, right? This will turn into a normal hand. Okay, that would have been 5 pairs. I've already thrown the 9. I've already thrown the 9. What's he doing? He's stupid. Oh, God. Ferret and Riichi it is then. Oh my god, I'm actually going to call Ferret and Riichi. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Whatever. I'm out of here. It's a D- hand, folks. It's a D- hand. What a disaster. Oh god, that's a really good draw. Oh no! I'm in Tenpai for Tanyao only. But it's a double-sided way, and you can't play any defense. And there's lots of Sujis that have not been tested. And also, I just sumo all my hands today. Have you forgotten that I'm allowed to sumo today? You have not. Or you have not remembered. Whichever way around I said those words. It's all last. I'm in the dealer seat. Ugh. Ew. This is a shape. This accepts 12 tiles. 3 copies of the east, 3 copies of the south, 3 copies of the white dragon, 3 copies of the green dragon. I don't want anyone else to have the value of the south wind, especially the player to... Oh, although the player to my right kind of needs a lot to get out of this hole, but... This is obviously a joke. Do not think that I'm being serious here when I say that. The dragons one, I think, is probably legit in a weird way. Maybe. What is happening with this hand? It's kind of a pair of 8s with a 3, 5, 7, right? Oh my god. Awkward.
Riichi.
Okay. Let's dance. What am I doing? What am I doing? You need to score 6,200 points. You need literally... Alright, so don't deal into freaking Ipatsu, whatever you do. You need a Mangan.
スモ
They've got it!
分かったらよこしな
Well, fair enough. I mean, I suppose I can't really complain if the amount of sumos I got.
一発スモ
You know?
インフドラ
Even the Pinfu, like the Ipatsu there wins them the game. Which is outrageous, right? Like, if they get it on the next turn, then that's Pinfu for Han, which is 5,200 points, and I come first, because they don't have enough. They literally have to Ipatsu that
こんな
to win the
当たり前でし
game.
ょ
I've been cheated. I've been cheated out of 67 rating points. 67! I've been cheated out of 67 rating points there. Absolutely cheated. Oh well. How do I feel like we played? Not brilliant. But also probably fine. Like, we probably made a lot of decisions that looked weird but were actually correct at the time. Yeah, fair enough. S+. Oh my god. Handed on a frickin' silver platter. Look at this. Tenpai waiting room. Yeah, so like
スモ分かったらよこしな
these four Han here, Riichi, Sumo, Pinfu, one Dora is 5,200 points because it's Pinfu. It's only 20 fu. This Ipatsu gives them the fifth Han, which pushes it up to a Mangan for 8,000 points, which gives them the win. Actually, is that true? Actually, that might not be true. I might be lying here because I don't know how to score. No, I think I'm wrong, right? Because I pay the dealer penalty for 5,200 points. So, I would pay... Oh, God. Oh, no. I would pay 2,600. So I would be on 35500 minus 2,600. I would be on 329. But then they would get... Yeah, no, they would still win. Alright, I was wrong, folks. I was wrong. They would still win. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, what do we got here? We got an A, an S, an S, an S plus, an A plus, an S plus, an A, an S plus. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, there's a B minus. That's a shame. I'm guessing you just don't like me pushing into this Riichi. Is probably the biggest issue here. Oh, no, wait. This was the hand that was going to be 7 pairs and then not 7 pairs. Yeah. Well, actually doesn't dislike the 9. Doesn't dislike the 9. But then why I decide that I'm going to just get it back is bizarre to me. Yeah. Mistakes were made, folks. Mistakes were made. It can see this. It can definitely see this. You could fold here like this. But this is also totally valid. Because it puts you in Tenpai for a decent weight. And you can always just fold afterwards if you draw something truly horrendous. Plus you can see the Dora. Plus I sumo all my hands today. 1, 2, 3, 4 sumos. Outrageous. East 1-1 open hand. I mean, we've got an S. Skip. Oh man, opening your hand is so weird. It's not like explicitly wrong, but it's not brilliant. And then once you've opened your hand, I'm sure the rest of the decisions are just pretty rote, right? Yeah, like... Sure. Sure. So that was not great, but it was fine. Pushing into the Riichi was fine. This B-, this hand was disaster. I'm surprised it's as high as B-. I did say it was a D- hand. The rest of it, pretty okay. Rest of it, pretty damn good, in fact. How is this just an A? Oh, I should have done this here and not here. Yeah, this was a bit brazen. This was a bit brazen. I should have folded turn before. Because now I'm like, absolutely can't do this. The thing is though, I'm most worried about you. Although I guess D, like, even this could not necessarily be a half flush. It could just be anything, and it's already too on here. You don't have the door. The thing is I just don't think you throw the door here. I'm not even sure you played this that. Oh no, you played it S+. Alright, fine. Screw me. What did you must have gotten so unlucky then. You must have just had basically yeah, you had a half flush from the rip and still didn't manage to finish. That's so ridiculously bad. This is the most obvious half flush of all time. Pawn this. It's half flush, round wind, C wind. You got a triplet of the 9s for God's sake. And then what happens? And then you draw even more characters, and then 97% pawn. This is dead. Your half flush is ready, and then bamboo, bamboo, tempai, tempai, circle tile, bamboo, bamboo. Not dead, but obviously not worth changing your hand for because you're on a single tile weight for this 5, but it's not a pair weight, so it's not like it finishes this run. So you can't swap it out for this and wait on a copy of the West Wind. Same with this terminal. Bamboo, circle, bamboo, red 5. Oh mate, I feel oh that's rough. That is so rough. I'm sorry. I should not have thrown that 6 of circles. I was lucky that this passed. Very lucky, because I can't see any of the 4s or the 5s. So I'm like, oh, I can see all the 7s though. So it has to be exactly 4 or 5. How unlikely is that? Idiot. Rest of it pretty good though, right? Rest of it pretty good, pretty damn good, in fact. Cool. Alright, well, let's not belabor it too much. It's not really... 4 sumos, right? 4 sumos, 1 Riichi. What was the Riichi? We should check the Riichi. We should check all the times we didn't Riichi. Actually, now that I think about it. It wasn't this. Oh, we pawned the door. Oh yeah, this was the hand where it was just... Yeah, look at this. You got a pair here and a pair here. You don't need this extra pair. It's a 3. You could say it's a 3, 4 and a 4, 5, 6, but why? And then, so unfortunate. 93% pawn. And then throw the red 5 to get into tempai. And then you draw the 4 on the very, very next turn. On the very, very next turn, you draw the 4 to get this to be a double-sided weight. And what happens? You go another freaking 10 turns without hitting. Sad. Riichi. 87%. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Double-sided weight for the Dora. Absolutely send it. Yeah, we've established that was a mistake. Alright, we're in Senpai here, but we've opened for the White Dragon, so I don't think... Should we have pawned the White Dragon? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. How is this an S+, by the way? I thought this hand was a mess. Yeah, throw the 8-9. Throw the 8-9. Good. Good call. Good call. How is this hand an S+? This was a disaster. It felt like a disaster anyway. That means that cheating this 8 of circles is wrong, even though it gets you into Tenpai for the 5 of bamboo. Maybe it's not wrong. No, it is wrong. Fascinating. Alright, we're in Tenpai here. So there must be, obviously there's a decision. You could Riichi it. 31. But also you could throw this 3. And wait for a tile around this. That's an interesting idea. And then once you've not Riichi, then don't suddenly Riichi. Don't suddenly change your minds. This doesn't deal in, this deals into me. It's doing that thing where it shows the deal in tile, but this deals into me. I just shifted this up a bit. God, it really wants one of these 3s to go. Sumo. Alright, so that was good. Don't Riichi. We're in Tenpai here, but our hands open, so there's no Riichi call decision there. This one. Doesn't even, like, you could... Riichi is not even on this list of options. I'm debating whether it is even... But my hand, I'm in Tenpai, so why... Yeah, literally impossible to consider Riichiing this. You are in Tenpai with this throw. Of course you are, because you've got this. So Riichi is literally not even a 1% consideration. It's not even on the list of things that you could do. Do not consider it. Fascinating. And then you just sumo anyway. And then South 4, or a bit of a... What did you want me to do? You wanted me to follow cut the white dragon. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, yeah, you don't want this to be a pair. You want this to be a pair. But what if I draw a 6 of circles? Then I can throw this, right, and make this my pair, and turn this into a double-sided weight. Whatever. And then all pretty rote, and then this guy sumos. Alright, fair enough. Alright, good game, good game. Well played. Well played, everybody. We did it. No complaints. No complaints from me. You won't hear any complaints from me. It's a game of skill, folks. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please let me know with a like or a comment. And if you want to see more Riichi Mahjong, be sure to subscribe. My wishes have become unbridled, by the way. I finished that. I got the illustration. I'm not going to show it on the screen because it's you know, generic gacha game nonsense. Take it easy. See you next time. Bye bye.